What's going on, TV Inc. family? As you can see, I'm back in y'all face with another one. Y'all already know what time it is, man. We finna get to it, though. Like, comment, subscribe. You know, I beefed this thing up, man. I apologize. I'm running behind. Y'all know my hands been tied down these last couple of days, so I ain't been dropping as many. But, you know, we're going to get back to it, you know what I mean? So, with that being said, you guys just bear with me. Yeah. You guys just bear with me, man. You know, I mean, eventually fall back in place, man, and start dropping more than one a day. You understand me? Nah, Nick, I ain't seen no woman that fit that description, my brother. You be better off, you understand me, searching around in your neighborhood near you, man. You know, we don't know where she at, man. Respectfully, man. Wherever she at, she must not be trying to be found, man. What's up, fam? What's up? What's up? What's up, man? Baby, man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. Them antibiotics been working, baby. Baby, biting on all kinds of stuff and everything, man. Baby, she looking at me now. She looking right at me. She looking right at me, man. She staring me right in my face. Oh yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all remember I told y'all, man. I keep my eyes. I keep my eyes to, you know, I keep my eyes and my ears, you know, on the latest drops, man. When it comes to everything on these apps, huh? And I must say, man, it's an individual, man, that I have subscribed to the channel, man. That guy over there at CBK Kennels, man. That boy Tommy, man. The boy really, he may be giving me a run, man. I don't know. Cause my camera don't do no justice. And I know his ain't doing no justice over there either, man. That's what these cameras do, man. But the boy got some small and compact bulls over there, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. He may be giving me a run for my money, so I can't say, baby, it's the only bull on the land that's still in the palm of your hand. You understand me? Cause that boy got something small and compact over there too, man. You know, but yeah, I tip my hat to that boy, man. It's a good look. You know, you see the difference between man and Tommy. I think Tommy bred his dogs to get that small and compact look. I wasn't even shooting for that. I was just looking for a next level bull. You know what I'm saying? And that was my vision. That was my goal. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I got out the deal. You know what I'm saying? So I'm grateful for it. You understand me? I'm grateful for it. Look at my girl. Look at my girl, man. She done been through. She done fought some of the toughest storms. Some of the storms she fought, we probably wouldn't even recover from. For real, for real. This girl was we don't know how many heartbeats from losing her life. You understand me? She dealt with a big old spider bite on the side of back of her ear, or back of her jawbone. Man, a whole bunch of stuff, man. She lost a lot of family members. You understand me? She lost five brothers. She lost five brothers. You know what I'm saying? She was the only girl out of the whole litter. She lost five brothers. Her mother ain't around. I'm been the only one caring for her, man. So you gotta think about it, man. This dog done been through a lot, and for this dog to still be standing on top of earth, man, with this kind of smile on her face, or should I say this kind of face expression on her face, let you know, man, she one of them ones, man. So you know, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna toot my horn, or I ain't gonna put nobody else down, man, because I have a remarkable dog like this here that's a part of my program, man. But I must say, man, this girl here, man, she on a whole nother level, man. And it ain't too many bulls, man, in the game, man, and weather a storm like she had weather. So I crowned her, man. I crowned her, man. She may be the face of TV Inc., man. So whenever her head starts spreading and, you know, her body starts spreading out, man, I may get me some photo shots of this girl, man. And she will probably be on some of my merch, man. You know, Survivor of the Fittest, man. You know, I may have her on my merch, man. Her on my merch, Survivor of the Fittest, man. You know, anything, you know what I mean? True Survivor, anything. It's gonna always be about survival. This, when you see her face on the merch, it represents survival, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, she ain't a victim. She a survivor. Ain't that right, mama? Mm-hmm. That's right. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I will be pressing up some photo shots, man, of this girl, Walking Star. putting this girl on some of my merch, man. You know, every last one of my dogs, that's a good idea. Every last one of my dogs that weather some type of storm, they either, if it wasn't a storm that they weather, they all have something that's unique about them. And I think I'm going to place each and last one of their faces on my merch, and it's gonna represent whatever they carry. You know what I'm saying? From muscle, from personality, from disturbance, or whatever it is. You know, whatever trait it is that's staying out about them, that's what's gonna be on my merch, man. You know, that's what I'm gonna probably press up on my merch. You know what I'm saying? When my boy Doc K, I may have causing disturbance or something. You know what I'm saying? He caused disturbance. He a handful. So hey, man, hold up, man. I'm going in too far. I know a lot of y'all, man. Y'all been looking for the right idea, man. But it's all good, man. You know what I'm saying? Me just remember me whenever you decide to do that, huh? Just whenever you decide to steal my idea to, you know, press up you some shirts with that, with that idea, you know what I'm saying? Just remember Theo at Bullets Inc., man. You understand me? Don't just count me out, brother. Just say, man, that boy Theo there at Theo Bullets Inc. inspired me to do this here, man, and I respect you the most. But don't run it to cross my video and act like you ain't heard me say this here. Yeah. I know it. And then, you know, YouTube may just make a highlight out of this here. You know what I'm saying? For YouTube may just make a live highlight out of this, because they've been doing it a lot later. That's one thing I can say about this app, and the guy that's over this app, man, he all about hipping, man. He's all about paying it forward, and I'm seeing it for myself. You know, whenever there's certain things going on in my live stuff that I wish I would have caught, you know, the guy that's over this app, he catches it on his own. So when I end my lives, it's always a highlight. So if you guys seeing shorts with me labeling normally I kind of put hashtag it live highlight, because they'll just have live highlight. But I just title the highlight. I just title the highlight and I just hashtag highlight, because they normally just have highlight on it. But yeah, man, this guy that's over this app, man, and all the workers behind it, the man with the plan, man, I appreciate you guys, man, and y'all placing y'all best foot forward, man, and y'all making it count, man, because a lot of moments that I wish I would have caught, you know what I'm saying, you guys catching it. So that lets me know I'm standing behind a strong team. You understand, man? A strong team is standing behind me. I look forward to in the future, man, that I get monetized, and one day I run across you with my plat, or run across you in traffic, or whatever it may be, man. You know, I got to get shout out to the man with the plan, man. For real. Shout out to the guy that created this YouTube stuff, man. Yeah, for real, man. And all you guys, man, the ones that supporting this guy and staying tapped into this app, man. You know, you guys mean a lot to us as well. You understand? And should I say, mean a lot to me. You understand me? Because I understand that people is my biggest asset. And I can't do it without you guys, man. You know, I can't. One man army just don't move. Just don't move like a army that is full of that have great numbers, with people that's thinking outside the box and placing their best foot forward, man. A one-man army cannot stand in front of a force like that. So, you know, without you guys, man, there's no me. And I'm just being honest with you guys, man. But with that being said, man, as y'all can see, I have baby in my hand, and she can see. You understand me? I have baby in my hand, and she can see. She looking at y'all. She know what's going on. She know everything that I'm saying. Ain't that right, mama? Yeah, she love me, man. My baby, man. That's Chasing and Nala in the background doing the most right now. Let me get this much together and let y'all check them out, man. They tripping right now. Here he go. He heard me say his name. Now he want to come up there and probably let's see what he gonna do. He right here. He right up between my legs. He gonna jump up here. There you go. There you go. My son. He very smart, man. That's one thing I like about this guy here. He very smart, man. He's a smart dog. He just real playful. So I can't take him serious right now. He real playful. He like to do a lot of biting all the time. Now, the only way it'll smell like that is if you came and took a shit. You know, I think your shit a little stronger than my dog shit. So as long as you don't bring your ass over here and shit, then my house won't smell like shit. As far as the dog shit, it's okay. It's respectfully though. Now, TBE family, I'm sorry, man. I had to get one in. You know, they come for me early, so I gotta pop it sometimes. I gotta pop it, man. You know, they already coming, you understand me? So she was the first one that got served at Southern. Then she got on this old cowboy ass hat, man. We ain't riding the horses down here. We get it how we live. That's how I go down around here. Third coast. Yeah. Just, you say he ready for his close up? Man, yeah, he ready to pull up at one of these shows. This right here, this ain't a girl right here. This baby right here, this a female. But if you talking about chasing, yeah, he is ready. A specific room. Oh, just appreciate you, Wendy. Appreciate the love, Queen. Appreciate the love. Some people truly need to grow up, man. Just be kind, man. They don't need to be kind. They just need to keep that coming, because eventually it's gonna be put to an end. And you absolutely right. They do need to be kind, but sometimes you can't bring the kindness out of somebody that don't even understand it. So you right. People do need to be kind. But the ones that don't know, the ones that don't know how to be kind, yeah, just keep it coming. Cause eventually, you gonna work. You gonna either get it right, or you gonna run across somebody. Yeah. I ain't even gonna get on it. You understand me? I ain't gonna. Yeah. I know. Yeah, I know it. Yeah. You ain't gonna get me. Yeah. See, that's the reason why TV Inc. family, and I apologize. To who was that said something that was very respectful, man. And you said a lot. I apologize for countering that with the way I counted it. I wasn't meaning anything by it. But Wendy, I apologize, Wendy. I know you mean well. I ain't mean to counter it like that, but yeah, I just, hey. Then look at this here, y'all done took a big old ass turd right here. Hold on right quick, TV Inc. fan. Let me get this turd up, man. And why I wasn't gonna let y'all out either. But I already knew y'all gonna start doing that. Y'all already had a ball already. I'm letting y'all have another ball. And shouldn't even let y'all out. Shouldn't let y'all just sit up in your cage. I apologize, TV Inc. family, but yeah, Wendy, I apologize. I counted that, and I should have just left it at that. You know, sometimes you got to move out the way, especially if you're a part of a great team and somebody got a voice that's a part of the team as well. Sometimes you got to let them have a voice, a part of the family as well. You know, I understand I open up the line, but you know, it's so many people that's a part of the family that has a voice as well. And you know, y'all need to be heard as much as I need to be heard. So that's on me on that one. I'm willing to take that. I'm willing to accept responsibilities and hold myself accountable for my actions. So yeah. But yeah, I do feel like that certain individual, they gonna eventually run across the right one, and it's gonna probably be in person, and it's gonna change their whole perspective about that stuff they pushing right there. You understand me? Pushing that there, that ain't gonna meet their needs over time. But they don't understand it until to the worst that happen. You know what I'm saying? But we not gonna get into that because I don't want the head honcho, man, that's over this platform to flag my content, man. You understand me? Like like I told you guys last night. You know, right now I'm in the queue. Right now they got me. They said it'd take up to 72 hours for me to hear something back to regarding if they monetize my channel or what. But if they don't monetize, that ain't gonna stop nothing. It's gonna be all right, because eventually they gonna monetize me. They gonna eventually monetize me. They gonna see, man, this guy is too consistent. People are loving this guy, this and this here. We gotta have him a part of the team. That right? Get with the program. You understand me? Sometimes I had to learn that. I had to learn and embrace that approach. You know what I'm saying? When I had started with this company that I was working with in the past. You know, when I first got on the company, you know, a lot of guys felt like I was brown nose and not so much brown nose. And they just felt like I was doing the most. You know what I'm saying? But like I used to tell them fools all the time, man, I just come from a place where I was working for free and wasn't getting nothing. And they were overworking me. You know what I'm saying? So me working and doing the most for a dollar, yeah, I ain't feeling no type of way. You know what I'm saying? Y'all may be feeling some type of way because y'all feeling like I'm in y'all way. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm doing the most. And you already know they finna start making y'all step it up. If I'm stepping it up like that and I just started the company. But like I also told them fools, sometimes when you're a part of a company and you understand that the rabbit got the gun, you have to make the rabbit understand at the end of the day that he needs you as much as you need him. So what I did was I went and stepped on the company and placed my best foot forward and went hard in a way to where when it was all said and done, whenever they was thinking about letting me go, yeah, it wasn't nothing. It wasn't no one of those decisions. It was either, yeah, go ahead and let them. It wasn't one of them decisions. When they thought about letting me go, man, he just him, man. We can't let him go. He one of our bestest guys. You right, goddamn right. There it is. Yeah, now I got the gun. See, I had to make them understand that now. The rabbit had the gun at first, but now I have the gun. That's the reason why I can say certain stuff to the superintendent. I can say certain stuff to the supervisor that y'all can't say. None of that because I'm the best of one of the best on the company. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the area I was working in. I was one of the best of the best. Right now, they still wanting me back. You know, I ain't done no more. They let me go behind me and the supervisor bumping head. You know, they ain't made me a lead man. They all had voted for a lead man in the working area where we was at because they ain't have a lead man. And they knew the supervisor needed help because a lot of people that was working in the back where I was working there, I was dealing with chickens. I was live hanging. And a lot of people that was working in the back it was either convicted felons or there was somebody that from overseas that came in, or it was a whole bunch of stuff that was going on in the background. Where one supervisor that can't handle all those emotions and that pressure is not gonna probably execute, especially if he too emotional. And the supervisors, we was kind of getting back there after we lost one of the supervisors that we did have that was a cool guy, but he was emotional too. He was allowing guys to take his kindness for weakness and let them get the best of them. But the job was getting done. You know what I'm saying? It was getting the percentage of getting the job done, or should I say, the percentage that the last supervisor was putting out. The supervisor that stepped in after he left, it was a lower percentage. It was more high when the one that we had at first was working back there, but then when he stepped down and somebody else came in, the percentage had kind of dropped and the line started being all over the place. So they started voting. You know, we end up coming to that. Well, I had spoke to the superintendent about you know, them having a lead man in the back where we at, because I noticed that when I was working on up front, before I had got a raise and got promoted and was able to move towards the back to make more money, I noticed that everywhere else they had lead men and stuff. So eventually they end up winning that vote, and we eventually get a lead man back there. But the thing was, they were voting. You know, they ain't got a lead man for the morning shift, but for the evening shift, that was the shift that I worked on. And a lot of them guys, a lot of them was a lot of guys that been working there for a while, and a lot of guys that was head guys that was in position. They really had, you know, one of the guys that had been there almost 20 years, they felt like he wasn't fit for it no more because he's starting to get old on the company and he ain't got the juice like he used to. So they didn't want to put him in position because they seen how everybody was running over him. And then they had another guy that was lumped back there along as the guy that I was talking about. So the guy I was talking about that ain't had the juice no more. It was a guy as well that was fit for the role. And he was just one of the ones that they just really, I think they want him to be a part of it because they had personal issues with him way before I came to the company. I don't know what was probably the reason why, but they thought about considering him. But then somebody else that they wanted to consider, he didn't want the position. He was trying to get another position, and then they tried to grab somebody on morning shift. You know what I'm saying? And then then I was in line. They were seeing that I'm more fit, but I'm one of the ones that don't have a filter. They ain't like that. They were like, man, we want a high mark, man, but he go get you know what I'm saying? They like, they was debating like, dang, I don't really. We know he the best fit back here, but man, he too aggressive, man. He too aggressive, and he don't have no filter, man. And that ain't what it was. I wasn't too aggressive. I was just a man, I stand on business. I take my job serious, you know what I'm saying? So at the end, man, they eventually pulled up, man. After we sat at the round table, everybody talked, we ended up coming to a conclusion, man. You the most fit, bro. So do you want the lead man role, man? This here you think you can have the lead man role? I like most definitely. Yes, I can. You know what I'm saying? He was like, well, this is all we expect out of you. Woo, 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 woo. Once he told me that, I dropped it in low gear. Once they gave me the role, gave me that raise, I dropped it in low gear. I went to the back and I had already ran about all these street guys that think they street. We all come from the street, like I told them, man. Look at here, man. You know what I'm saying? Them street laws don't apply on this company, homie. So all that you going to go tell the supervisor? Man, I'm a citizen back here, homie. This don't have nothing to do with no streets, man. This is legal money, man. I don't know what you talking about. So I'm letting y'all know now. When I ask something out of you, bro, I'm going to ask you a couple of times, bro. You don't step up, bro, I'm going to go holler at the supervisor. I'm letting you know now. So all that old stitches shit you holler, that don't even apply to me, man. This is how I feed my family, man. This is how I bring home the bacon, man. So if you ain't feeling that, you go ahead on and shoot off, man. Cause you don't get in line and straighten up. You understand me? Whenever I get at you, man, to let you know to tighten up, I'm gonna go get the supervisor, see if he gonna make you tighten up. Cause I'm just a what they call it, a premature, what is it? A lead man is a premature supervisor. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got the stroke, but I got enough stroke to tell your ass what to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm a premature supervisor, man. I'm thinking I'm saying the wrong word. It's gonna come to me. I know the word. I just can't even think of it. I think I'm saying the right word. Wherever it goes, TB Inc. family, y'all know where I'm going with this here. But anyway, I'm talking right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just reflecting back on the past, giving you guys the understanding on how I feel and the reason why I understand a lot of laws that comes with running business or whatever. Like I say with this program, with this app. I ain't gonna do nothing out of whack right now. I ain't in position. So that's the reason why I ain't gonna get designed and get reckless on my lies and saying all kinds of crap and this here, because I ain't got enough motion like that going on right now. Once I get up into a couple of M's or a couple of 100,000s on my live, then I probably can say a couple of things, and the big man may say, nah, we ain't gonna trip on them like that. We just gonna make them tighten up. Hey man, tighten up. Right now, I ain't in position like that. So the big man gonna be like, no, it's too early. Go on and restrict him. You know what I'm saying? But if once I get some numbers, the big man gonna be like, we gonna just holler at him, man. Hey man, just tighten up, man. I understand, you got trollers come along doing what they do, man. But try to lighten up, you know what I'm saying? Don't say as much. You can say what you want. You can say what you want. Just be professional with it. Once I reach that point, that's how the big man gonna come to me. Right now, big man ain't trying to hurt none of that with me right now. Nah, I ain't got no numbers right now. It's just like on the company. You know what I'm saying, that I was with. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had no stroke at first. But once I got that lead man position, say, guys been up 15, almost 20 years. They were mad they gave me that position. Man, he ain't been on number no year in 13 months. I've been up 15, 17 years. How you get that role this year? Man, take that over to father, man. Yeah. And the whole time I've been back here, when I first started, y'all try to run circles around me. Y'all don't remember? Yeah, y'all was out hanging me doing all that. Y'all thought y'all gonna, y'all thought y'all gonna keep putting your elbow on my head. Nah. I didn't figure this thing out. Now I'm on the side of you. What you want? What you think I can hang over 50 some birds in a minute? Yeah. I'm competing with you now. And when you want to battle with me, I'm running circles around. You been a 15, 17 years. Yeah, I'm running that over with. Yeah. I'm out hanging you, moving faster. Yeah. That's the reason why I got to leave, man, road. Yeah, what's next? Once they start seeing, man, bro really is more fit, man. He one of the ones. They just start kind of being like, yeah, I respect you, bro, but man, bro, be light. Yeah. Don't get too sideways with me, man. Which at the end of the day, I wasn't really getting sideways with nobody. I was just letting guys know, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I ain't the supervisor, bro. You talk to the supervisor like you ain't gonna talk to me like that. You start talking about putting your hands on me and doing all that. Yeah. We can go check that out. Let's go see about that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I ain't, supervisor may be a little more linked. Yeah, I ain't tolerating that, bro. Yeah, you ain't gonna disrespect me just because I got to leave, man, roll. You think you gonna call me out my name? Hey, hold up, my boy. Yeah, you ain't calling me out my name. You can call him out his name. He may not trip. Yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah, I'm ready to, I'm turning you into a whole potato head. Mustache and everything may be missing by dealing with, yeah. Yeah, TV family, hold on right quick. Yeah, man. I enjoyed that experience. I learned so much, man. That was the longest job I ever held. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't never really held no job no longer than a couple of months. That was the longest I ever worked. I had worked for them guys for I worked for them guys over 2-some years. Then I was investing so much into my 401k. And whenever they finally did, let me go. They had let me go because the supervisor started bumping heads a little bit because the supervisor thinking I'm trying to take his position. You know what I'm saying? And like I had to tell the bro, I had to say, bro, look, bro, I want to see you rise so I can come behind you and rise too, bro. I want to see you in superintendent position so I can go and take the supervisor position. Or if that ain't what you trying to do, is move on up into a superintendent and you just want to remain a supervisor and stay back here. I just want to level up to where I can be a supervisor somewhere else on the company, bro. I'm not here trying to take your position, bro. I'm just here trying to help you look good, bro. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, bro, you told me this what you expect out of me. When I start exercising what you said you expect out of me, bro, don't leave me by myself, bro. He had me telling me he won't need me to do this and this is my role. But then the moment I start going back there exercising my role, The moment I start going back there exercising my role, he leave me by myself whenever I'm dealing with some of these them fools back there. I used to tell them fool, hey, bro, you need to pick it up, bro. You missing too many shackles, bro. You need to pick it up. And then them guys they still missing shackles. So I done told them 2-3 times. I put up on supervisor, hey, on break time, hey, bro, you need to go holler at such and such, man. He kind of slacking today. I don't know what's going on with him, but holler at him, homie. I'm just letting you know, because I done already hollered at him. He act as if I'm just talking or something. So I'm just letting you know, man, what's going on, man. Because I ain't finna allow him just do anything on the line and have everybody open working themselves and guys that's supposed to got a break. You know what I'm saying? They can't get their break because he missing too many shackles. So what happened was he'll grab the guys, he'll pull the guys. At first he was working with me. Stop. Don't. At first he was working with me. You know what I'm saying? Because the line started getting better and the head guys started coming back there. I'm like, man, ever since we all got them lead man back there, man, ever since y'all got that lead man back there, man, I've been noticing the lines been tightened up, man. The lines been staying full field and stuff of that nature. But they never told the people that, ever since I stepped in, stuff started tightening up. They just kind of got crammed for the good works. And I wasn't tripping though. They wasn't saying, you know what I'm saying, that yeah, man, help to such and such, that's the reason why, the lines in order as well. The lines are in order from, him stepping in with us, man, and helping us out. They ain't never said that. They just took all the credit, which I wasn't tripping. But the thing is, whenever I started telling the fool, because I was trying to keep the lines going, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm already knowing how it's going now, you know what I'm saying? With me being in position, the moment something get out, they gonna kind of they gonna start looking towards me, wondering what's going on. So since I'm knowing that now, I tell the supervisor, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? When I signed up for this role, homie, my brand is attached to this role, bro. So if you ain't ready to take it serious, bro, let me know. I step on down, bro. My brand is attached to this, bro. I'm about my business, bro. You could be like that, bro. But as long as my brand attached to this, bro, I'm gonna keep pulling up on you, bro. And if you can't handle your job or do your job, bro, I'm gonna holler at your superintendent. I'm gonna holler at your supervisor, bro. Just letting you know. But what happened was I had pulled up on that fool a couple of times. And that fool just kept leaving me by myself, you know what I'm saying? Guys, he go pulling guys out. Guys come back to the line like, yeah, with their chest out like, yeah, he ain't do nothing to me, you know what I'm saying? You ain't really talking about nothing. So it's basically like he went in there, man, y'all already know how such and such is, man. You know what I'm saying? Just tighten up this and this up, man. But yeah, man, I got the last say so. That's how I'm knowing what's going on because they coming out with their chest side. You understand me? So I'm already knowing that's what the supervisor probably telling them for them to come back into the work area too cocky. So I said, okay, I see what I'm up against. So I'm keeping my cool. Guys missing shot, I'm doing the most. But I'm also letting the fools know, hey, check this out, homie. Yeah. Even though the supervisor and said what he said to you in that office in there, homie, don't get it twisted, homie, because if you think it's something soft, man, yeah, I can bring you back to reality. We both can leave. We both can get walked off on this company, homie. You ain't gonna drag me or none of my guys with me, homie. Ain't none of that happen. They may not say nothing, but I'm letting you know, homie. You know what I'm saying? The guys are tighten up. But yeah, it still was going through that tug of war effect with these guys. So eventually one day, one of my main guys went on vacation. When he finally get back, you know what I'm saying? Certain stuff started getting out of whack. So I ended up trying to holler at the supervisor, but he on the other side of the line working with the other guys. And somebody, I guess the reason why he was over there is because it was somebody that didn't show up at work. You know what I'm saying? But I had hollered at him because it was a guy on the line that he always trying to kind of milk the system and try to come to work any kind of way. Like I told bro, I don't trip about what you do in your personal life, homie. Even if you do pull up here and that's what you decide to do, bro, make sure you functional on the line, bro. I don't need you because you done went and drunk your 42 for your 32 or something before you came in here, homie. You understand me? Think that you finna get a pass for that now, bro. You could have drunk half of your 42, homie, and waited till you close to break. We close to us the end. You know what I'm saying? To finish the rest, bro. But you ain't gonna just drag us like this. So this one guy and I already got on to a couple of times. So by this time, the same guy got on to a couple of times and told the supervisor to get on top of. He got on top of him, but you know what I'm saying? It seemed like it ain't registered. So the guy come back to work again. I'm already know. Look at it, bro. Man, I'm already smelling on you, homie. Can you handle it, bro? Because the way we had the lines working is like if you start out leading. After you finish running line, you go to the back and kind of get like a break. It's indescribable. It's hard to explain what really go on at the company. I'm just running it by you guys. I'm just making conversation. But the guy ain't eventually come to work again on that alcohol. So I tell the fool again, hey, bro, I'm smelling it on you, bro. Can you handle it up here, bro? Yeah, I got it, bro. Bro, I'm telling you now, bro, you start doing the BS on the line, bro. I'm gonna pull you down, bro, and put you to the back, bro. Man, I got it, bro. I said, all right, bro, go ahead. I'm like, damn, it's 2-3 shackles. I done hit 2-3 shackles. I done hit 2-3 extra shackles a couple of times. I'm ready to leave, man. I don't do no working. I really sit back and make sure the line's getting ran right. From time to time, I step in with my guys and take care of business. But all of a sudden, this fool here noticed 2 minute shackles coming by. So I'm on my supervisor. I ain't saying that to the fool. I'm already knowing because I know my shackles. I can count my shackles. It's his shackles. So I tell my supervisor, hey, bro, you may need to go holler at that fool. He just ignoring me. So by this time, You know what I'm saying? I guess he could hear me, you saying what I said under my breath. Really wanted to say it out loud, but I said I'm gonna respect him because a lot of guys, when I'm checking them, you know what I'm saying, they think they can do the same thing. He was like, bro, when you got something to say, bro, just pull me to the office and holler at me about it, because a lot of these fools think they can do what you do, bro, and they finna get walked off. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay. All of a sudden, I said what I said under my breath when I noticed the food just dry ignoring me. So by this time, now he need me. He called and asked me for something. I'm feeling some type. I'm already feeling some type of way because this been an ongoing thing. It seemed like he been competing with me, and we supposed to be on the same team. So now I'm taking this personal now. You know what I'm saying? So he want to holler at me about something, and I just cussed him out. Man, fuck you, man. Woo. I ain't doing none of that, bro. I ain't, yeah, bro. Holler at me whenever it's over with, bro. Same way you did when I try to holler at you, bro. Yeah. Catch me, bro, on break, bro. What you talking about? Then I guess he felt some type of way. He walk on up out of there. So I'm like, I'm wondering what's going on. So we go on break. We come back from break. I get back on the line. All of a sudden, the supervisor still ain't in the back. I'm like, man, what's going on with this food? Where this food at? All of a sudden, close to toward the end when we get out, because it's two breaks, you know what I'm saying? A 15 minute and we get a 30. So by the time I'm noticed that this fool ain't came back here, by the 30-minute break, they end up getting close to the 30-minute break. They come in, let me holler at you, woo. I step out, they like, man, they want you up front of HR. Like, for what? You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, such Chandler said you cussed my own eye and stuff like that, woo. So I like, man, I ain't said nothing to that guy, man, but all right. One thing led to another, make a long story short. I went to HR, I give them the understanding what went on. They were like, all right, we hear y'all, we're gonna investigate it. They asked me for my ID, I gave them my ID. I left, so they supposed to been doing a thorough investigation, right? Instead of them asking a big percentage of the people that work back there that's more on my favor, that respect what I got going on, he asked everybody that I had words with. They went and told me they did a thoroughly investigation, but they asked everybody I got into it with back there, man. So they ended up calling me, we gotta let you go. I said, oh boy, that's cold, boy. It's cold, man. And the reason why they was able to let me go is because I would listen to my superintendent. My superintendent had been telling me, you know what I'm saying, bro, you don't want to go HR and report that to HR because, that's gonna probably knock you or make it harder where you can be a supervisor when you do step up. So I never took it to HR. All because of my superintendent. I ain't doing that again. That's the reason why I be careful when I take heed to, even on this app. When certain people come with some, oh man, you think you should start doing this and this here. Man, whatever my gut feeling is telling me to do, I'm doing that from this point on. I don't care what, man, I'm doing what my gut feeling is telling me to do, because I ain't taking heed to nobody here. I did that last time and got fired from a job that I really started liking, you know what I'm saying? I felt some type of way when I lost that job, for real. Thank you, Cherry. Yeah. I picked this girl up because I'm feeling her skin. And her skin kind of got something in her skin, like if she had like an allergic reaction or something. And I'm knowing that's what it is. Like, you really can't see it, but I'm rubbing her just while I'm like, dang. And then I had been noticing when I look at her, it seemed like her hair, she growing her hair, but these not a hairy, this breed of dog, this is exotic. This not a hairy dog. You know what I'm saying? So her skin is real tight. So I'm wondering why it looked like you still can see through her fur. You know what I'm saying? I understand that her skin tight, but I'm trying to figure out why her skin ain't filled out like my boy Chasing. But I'm noticing she probably done got allergic. Stop, son. Stop. I'm gonna put it down. She probably had an allergic reaction, right? But I got antibiotics, so the reason why I picked her up, I just wanted to rub her. And I could feel it saying, feel like she ended up getting an allergic reaction to something. So I'm gonna put on some antibiotics. The same antibiotics they put Sabi on, I still have more left over. And it was for allergic reaction. So I'm gonna see how that turned out. If that don't clear it up, then I'm gonna have to take her to the vet. But I know Them antibiotics gonna work for her. They gonna work for her. But I just made this mush for baby. Man, TV Inc. family, man, I just wanted to share that with you guys, man. That's some of the stuff that I reflect back on. I be feeling some type of way about it sometime, man, because I had something going good. Whenever they did finally let me go, and I end up, when I went on and took my money out of my retirement plan, I was noticing my little retirement money was starting to rack up, man. Like, just in that short period of time, I done ran up over 10. Man, I was like, man, boy, I sure had something good going, man. Just when I'm trying to do what's right, man, all of a sudden something come out of nowhere and knock me. You know what I'm saying? But I had already noticed on the company they were doing too much politicking for me anyway, so I was already looking for an exit. I just wasn't ready to leave just yet. I was gonna wait to the right time to go on and take my show on the road. But they didn't let me get to the right time. I guess the father felt like he had something bigger for me. So that's the reason why you guys getting what you're getting now. I had started trying to do the dog thing while I was with the company, but I wasn't able to go on. I wasn't able to drop it in low gear like I'm in now, due to me working with that company. And what's going on? What's going on, Jackson? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, excuse me too, y'all. Y'all know I'm growing my hair out, huh? So that's the reason why I keep these caps on so much. I keep these caps on so much because this the stage that caused me not to grow my hair out a couple of times. I done had my hair grown out, get close to being able to do something with it. I'm like, man, I don't like that rough look right there, and I ain't eventually cut it off. So right now, that's the reason why y'all see me all the time. I got my cap on my head. I bet y'all say, I always got a hat on. Even if y'all not saying that, I be feeling like that, you know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to share that with y'all, with them something that I deal with internal. You know what I'm saying? That I be saying to myself. That's what I say to myself that y'all probably don't hear. But finna let y'all check baby out. She don't do no playing. Y'all see what's going on. She don't do no playing. And look at my guy. He gonna always stay somewhere close by. Man, stop, bro. You do that again, bro. Boy, put you on the chain out there, bro. You just spit right on me, bro. Don't blow that out your nose up on me, bro. Don't do that, bro. It's that food.k right here. That's right. This the guy right here. I'm gonna take his photo shots of this boy and have him on my merch. I might have Goofy never ends. Disturbance. Yeah, I'm ready to cause disturbance or something on the shirt with him on it, man. There's gonna be something on there, man, with his picture, man. I'm gonna bring some merch out. I know a lot of guys that may run across this live right here, or this post, man, may end up saying, man, boy, that's a brilliant idea, bro. I think I'ma still let. I ain't tripping, homie. It's enough money out here for everybody, homie. If I had a problem with it, or didn't feel like you was gonna be in my way, I wouldn't even share it with you. Straight up, man. Bro, you just sat there, bro, and blowed your ass out, bro. I heard that, bro. You said, I heard you say, look at him. You bust your ass, bro. I heard that, bro. I heard you just farted, bro. No. I heard you bust your ass, bro. I heard you bust your ass, bro. Yeah, no. I heard that, bro. It said, yeah, it did do that. Yeah, I understand, bro. But you bust your ass, bro. Let me leave you from over here, bro. You ain't goddamn me, got me in. Yeah, got me over here with you, boy, and you over here busting your ass wide open, man. This guy here and went, it did a big fart. I thought that was a human being in there with him. Look at the girl here. Look at my girl. Y'all see what's going on? Need you slow down while you spitting it up like that. You slow down. Take care of your business. It ain't going nowhere. Take care of your business. Nah, man, I'm USBR, ABKC. I'm USBR, ABKC, and ABR. That's what I got over here. USBR, ABKC, and ABR. That's what I push over here. Trying to get all registers. But I'm starting to notice now, sometimes, man, I feel like, man, I like so much about USBR to where I really want to start my own lineage on the cool. I want to start my own lineage because all these pigs that I have dressed up with all these champion names, man. I don't know like half of them dogs. I don't even know them dogs. Man, that's bait right there. That's bait. That's bait. Man, I don't know nothing about no bait, man. I'm sorry. I like the look of my dog. I don't know nothing about all that bait, and that's probably where the look came from, because it's bait, or that's why it look like that because it's got blue Veneno in them, or that's why it got look like that because it got Nova in them, or you know, all these big names. I don't understand all these names, man. Okay, I heard you say, hey. I understand that, you know, hey, next time you do that, I'm going to put you outside. And if y'all can't handle being out, I'm going to put you up chasing it now. Hold on right quick, TBN fam. That's my last time telling you, Sabi, to keep quiet. My last time telling you to keep quiet. And it's my last time telling you, I just told you, here, get on in. You get put up too. Y'all can step out. I'll let y'all back out when I'm done feeding baby. As long as y'all, I'm feeding baby and can't place my focus on y'all don't keep doing the most. Get in the cage. Yeah, I had to put them up. Yeah, they doing too much. They causing disturbance. I'm sitting there trying to go live. Appreciate you, Jackson. Appreciate you, Queen. Yeah, man, this girl here blowing up, as y'all can see, man. Look at baby, man. Y'all remember in the beginning she was real skinny. Look how my baby doing now. And she starting to bite all on the blankets and stuff and that I have in the cage with her. Look at her. She think that's what she supposed to do. Every time she done got full. Hold on right quick, TBN family. Let me wipe her nose. Clean up, so clean. Let me make sure she's straight before I let her get back in there and get that mush. Because soon as she start trying to get in the bowl, that must mean she full. Come on with it. Because she doing like this. She kind of, y'all got to remember, she's still recovering from pneumonia, man. She's still recovering from pneumonia. So, you know, we towards the end right now. But she still be kind of having that cold on her chest a little bit. So I be needing her to do that. That's the reason why I keep rubbing her face like this. If y'all can hear it, let me see. See if she gonna do it. Y'all see how she blew like that out her nose? It's just like us. Like when you dealing with a child really don't even know how to blow the mucus out their nose. That's why you be saying blow. They be like, you're like, blow, man. Blow. You ain't blowing. And they started, I am blowing. No, you're not. You're not blowing. You blowing out your mouth. Blow out your nose. You started telling them to blow out your nose. I'm blowing, mama. I'm blowing, daddy. No, you're not. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm doing here is the same, because she's a child. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm rubbing like this, just because she don't understand me when I'm telling her to blow out her nose like a child. She just heard me saying blow out your nose. But so this right here kind of help out. So when I'm doing this, when I do it like this, she blow out her nose. So I be trying to, that right there, since I know that she does that when I do this, I'm like, okay, I can use that as a little tactic to where I can get her to blow that mucus out for her lungs, you know what I'm saying, and clear her lungs out. And it's been working, I must say, you know, with me giving her the antibiotics and doing that, you know, from time to time when I see she look like she got mucus on her lung, and I come through and start supporting her doing that, I notice we get a clean like a slate, or should I say we get a little clean look. Yeah, that's I see. I still kind of heard. Yeah, we kind of get like a clean sweep when it comes to her breathing. But overall, TV Inc. family, this girl is looking good, man. She's active. She's moving around more now. Man, I'm excited about this girl. But I'm gonna see if she wants some more. And if she don't, then I tap in with the rest of the bulls. Let y'all check out the rest of the bulls. But right now, we in baby's world right now. So how old is the pup? She 4 weeks. She 4 weeks, 3 days old. Look at her. You can get up there, girl. Up there. You should slide out. You want one cherry, I got you. Just stay tuned. We'll have a couple of letters in the beginning of the next year. You'll probably be ready then. That'll be after the holidays. You know, once you finish doing what you're doing for your peoples, then you know it's all about you in the beginning of the year. So you should have your little run going on, you understand me, in your bag where you can do some investments or, you know, grab a couple of things that you want, you understand me? And I will have some pups on the ground for you, your next level. And if your pockets ain't just on Santa, you understand me? I am open to payment plans. As long as you got your deposit right, you give me, you understand that when you think you're gonna have the dog pay. No, we ain't gonna keep doing that. Once I put you back right there and you don't go ahead and eat, I'm gonna pull you on up out of there. Nah. I see what's going on. Baby done had enough, y'all. It's the end of her eating session right there. She thinks she finna get back in there and keep getting in that mush and be all messy. Think I'm finna clean up behind. I ain't got time doing that because you remember she fighting. She's still fighting. Her immune system ain't all the way 100% right. It ain't 100 yet. So I can't keep wiping her off with no damn towel, you know what I'm saying? So I want to keep her as warm as possible, or should I say as dry as possible, so I won't have to worry about her shivering and stuff up under this light, even though that light is pushing out some heat. You know, I just don't have that light too close because I think I forgot how many volts that is on that light, but the one that I got, it push off a lot of heat. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of got that light I kind of got it pretty high away from her living area because I don't want her to get overheated or cause her to where I have to overwork myself because she getting dehydrated. So I try to keep her. Hold on, I ain't wipe her face off. I know that I ain't wipe her face off. I leave that baby alone. I apologize, Queens. I apologize, TV family. Yeah, you already know I'm a Dr. Doolittle. You understand? You think it's a game though. You think it don't exist, do you? You said bro think he a Dr. Doolittle as if people on Earth don't understand animals. I want to ask you this question. We're gonna leave it at this. We ain't gonna go too deep into it because I don't want you to guys think I'm trying to preach or start getting on some religion type of time or whatever the type of time y'all probably place this what I'm about to speak on in. But if you know that it's people that was born into this world with veils on their eyes, and was people that was born that didn't have veils on their eyes that can see evil. You don't think that it's people that was born that can understand or hear animals? I'm asking you the question. You know, I can go in deeper depth with that, but I'm just asking you that question because you believe that though, don't you? You know, you believe that people was born with veils on their eyes where they could see evil, right? So why is it that now when I'm saying I understand my animals, why is it that you look at me like I'm losing my mind or Oh, bro, think he Dr. D little like this is a cartoon or something, like I'm being animated. Nah, I ain't been animated. I'm being realistic. I'm being real with you. I tell you, when I tell y'all understand my animals, I mean that. Yeah, I understand my animals. You understand me? Yeah. Respectfully though, you know, I ain't riding down on nobody or making nobody feel some type of. I don't try to make nobody feel some type of way. I'm just being honest with you because I don't like it when people being like sarcastic when they saying certain things, but they saying it in a way to where they thinking it's a derogatory statement. You know what I'm saying? That's what they doing. They like they trying to belittle me or something as if what I'm doing or how I'm approaching my dog or the way I'm coming is not it don't exist in the real world. That's how they make it. Oh, bro like Dr. Doolittle as if that was a for play. The trust and believe me, that is real life, man. A lot of people looking at, oh, that's a kid movie, Dr. Little. They ain't real life. They just in a movie. They just played that off. That truly exists. That exists in this time. But you have to be living in both realms, the physical and the spiritual realm. But we ain't gonna get in that TV Inc. family, not today, because I already know how it may run a lot of people off. A lot of people hate facing reality or the truth. So we're gonna stay on the dogs. But yeah, this is baby, y'all. This is baby and my girl right here, y'all. Dog, don't hate too not too much loud. No, dog, loud they self. You get in the corner, bro. Get in the corner. I let you make it already. Then you to start saying something. Get out the way, bro. Get out the way, homie. The only reason why I'm being loud is because I always been told since the beginning of the time when I was growing up, and then my Adam's apple dropped, and I started having a deep voice. A lot of older people, you say I sound like I'm mumbling. So that's the reason why I'm speaking up. For one. For two, I'm speaking up because I don't even understand my phone as much. I don't know if you guys are hearing me or not. So to make sure you guys hear me, I'm speaking up. I'm talking a little loud so you can hear me. So you won't be saying, bro, we can't hear nothing you're saying. Because the moment I start talking in my normal tone, you probably can't hear what I'm saying because I'm just not loud like that. I only get loud like this when I'm on live. That's the only time I get loud. Other than that, I have my momentum. I'm at a momentum. I'm just kind of like relaxed. Hey, how y'all doing, man? You know what's going on. You know what I mean? I'm normally like that. But when I jump on live, I come to my live represent my energy, who I am within. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to look at me, oh, he look mean. Bro, mean as hell. Nah, I want you to know, yeah, don't get it personal. Don't take it personal or think that it's something going on with me that's not going on with me because I got my game face on majority of the time and it just seems like it just don't want to leave me. Like even when I'm on live, like now I'm in a good mood. You looking at me and I still got my game face on. That's because I've been maintaining this certain expression for so long, all because of where I come from. It's just natural now. I probably was born like I was born looking like, yeah, bro he ain't about them games. I was born looking like that, straight up. So yeah, there you go. Come on with it. See how she doing? Look at my guy. They done did so much today and yesterday. They so tired out. Puppy mills are bad. I don't know where you going with that. I don't know what that is. Overstood. Man, I'm from the planet. I'm from the planet. Yeah, I'm from the planet. From planet Earth. Earth is my turf. I don't represent no certain spot. You understand me? I'm just passing through anyway. This ain't my home. I'm just passing through. I'm here serving my purpose. So it's hard for me to say, man, I'm from Texas. Because when I say I'm from Texas, I'm placed in a box now. Now you just look at me as being for somebody from Texas, and you think just because I got a certain southern hospitality or something, you think that yeah. You could tell he from Texas by the way he talking. Now I can leave from Texas and step on your turf and be amongst your peoples for a long period of time and adjust to the culture. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, I sound like I'm from Miami, or I sound like I'm from New York. You know, so at the end of the day, I can't place a high vibrant spirit like I have in the box by saying, yeah, I'm from Texas. No, I ain't from Texas. I'm from the planet, respectfully though. You know what I'm saying? You know, and it's just everybody trying to be different. So I feel like that separate me from the rest. You know, we got people like got a lot of people all around the world always saying they from here and they from there, but the moment they get in trouble is wherever they from versus them. we, I say I'm from this certain place, but the moment I get in trouble, where I'm from is versus me. It's versus me. It's me by myself versus them. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to say I'm from there because after that, when I get in trouble, now now we at odds with each other. Now you against me. But I represent for the city this long wise and now this is such versus this such and such. You know what I'm saying? Versus me. You know what I mean? No, man. So, I got to be careful where I say I'm from because I'm already knowing how the system set up. Yeah, your system only saying you from there at the moment until you get in trouble. And then when you get in trouble, then you be brought back to reality and it start letting you know you ain't from there. You ain't from here. You just passing through too. You just think you from here. Nah, you ain't from here. You know what I'm saying? Because your ass, your black ass or yellow ass or your white ass or Hispanic ass or spew, whatever it is, you done got in some trouble. And now we finna put some fire up under you. We gonna put some fire up under you now. It is you versus us. Nah, for real, TV Inc. family. But yeah, man, show us your print, man. Why would I do that, man? That's gonna be very disrespectful and very inappropriate. Why would you even want to see something like that? This is not a sex channel, man. You want to go watch some porn, bro? They watch it for free. Get on Pornhub. Get on Pornhub and you can see all the penis size you want to see. Or go in there and just watch some porn. They'll let you see. This is not Pornhub, man. This is a channel of an up and coming breeder that's lifing and staying high spirits. You understand me? That's what this is, man. This is not a place where sex is being sold. I'm not talking about sex here. You understand me? You looking for some sex? Leave my live and get off this YouTube channel and Google Pornhub or whatever you want to watch, and you can see them in all sizes. You want to see a female squirt, you can find a female squirt. You want to see a stick that's 12 or 15 inches long, just say you want to see one of them. You want to see some two men doing what they do, say you want to see two of them. You want to see two females doing some of that there, say you want to see them. You can see all that. You ain't got to ask me to do that because I'm going to tell you now. So now I'm giving you a hard time, so you ain't satisfied. So your best bet, if that's what you want to see, get off my live and take your little freak ass on and go find that on another channel. You ain't gonna find it. Excuse me, TV Inc. family. I gotta serve the trollers proper. That's the only language they understand. So I'm sorry that I have to get out of my body from time to time to serve them like that. But I know we all grown and y'all understand. So I gotta put them in their place because they think this what this is over here. They want some real exclusive. Yeah, you ain't getting it over here. You ain't gonna get nothing exclusive over here. Respectfully though, get them. I'm the best at what I do. You overstood. Think of your dogs as werewolves. Let me see something. You say think of my dogs as werewolves. Yeah, I named it though. Yeah, I named it don't. I'm gonna call you don't. That's what you want to be called. Don't. Self-love. I'm gonna call you self-love. Yeah, I named her name baby. Nah, I'm getting the kind of used to kind of being outside her living quarter. That's what I think I need to do. Cause I'm hearing she sound like, even though she able to clear her own lungs, but I'm still hearing I'm still hearing where it sounds like she need to get up. Still sound like she still kind of got some little bubbles in her lungs. So I'm clean this out, clean her lungs out right quick. What's going on, mama? Why you say that, Lord? Shaking my head. Why you say all that? Fill me in. What I miss? Uh, you got blue nose mixed with bully? Probably a nice dog too. Probably a nice dog. Probably, I think if you would never say it was a blue nose, you probably have a whole lot of people thinking it's a bully too. Yeah, it does. It just depends, man. It just depends. A lot of time, yeah, it does. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say just because the mother is not present with her is the reason why I deal with that most. But that's the reason why I deal with it the most with her is because y'all gotta remember I've been bottle feeding her since she was probably a couple of weeks, probably a couple of days old. So you know and then the way I was feeding that first, uh, is probably one of the reasons why she always got extra milk or something in her lungs or whatever. Then y'all gotta remember, she was dealing with pneumonia. You know what I'm saying? Pneumonia, and she still got cold on her. She still got cold on her chest. So this right here, I should have been doing this anyway, even though it sounded like her lungs was clear. I should have been doing this anyway because this is the same thing a mother do when they baby's sick. They use this same little thing to kind of clear the baby nose. I missed a whole lot. Let me see what's going on. Okay, that's right, King. Getting the baby girl right, overstood. John, what's up? What's up, John? Where you located? Planet Earth. I'm on planet Earth, man. Oh, wow. Doing such a great job. Thank you. That bottle feeding isn't easy, right? Nah, it ain't. Pneumonia, she's a fighter. Yeah, she is. She is a fighter. I can't say that. She done weather some of the toughest storms. Some storms she weathered, some of us human beings wouldn't even probably recover from it. You know, mother losing mother, not to death, but losing mother not present because mother was fit, but mother was causing damage in the home or the one that the owner that was over her. So we had to remove her, but then she had siblings, you know what I'm saying? She was a part of a litter of 6. And she lost 4 brothers. One of her brothers had made it with her, but he eventually nuked on us. And now we only got her, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, she done lost 5 brothers. Mother is not present. Been dealt with a spider bite, dealt with pneumonia, and was on her deathbed. She was a couple of heartbeats from count not. And I fought for her, brought her back. And then whenever I did bring her back, when I thought she was out of there, I wasn't paying her no mind. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, TV Inc. family, because I was tired of witnessing life passing on. So, you know, it was times where I ran across her where it looked like she was about to go. And I'm like, man, I don't want to see it. I just have to I pull up and take care of the aftermath, man. I just didn't want to see it. So I was just letting her, I'm thinking that she wouldn't go. So I just letting her do her thing. I hadn't came through and fed or nothing. Man, tell me why that dog, I come back out the wild like that because the last time I looked at her, that's why I had stopped feeding. The last time I looked at her, she looked like she was about to go. So I'm like, man, I'm gonna just let her relax and do her. Cause the time when I did want to feed her, she ain't want to do nothing. So I'm like, man, I'm gonna just go on. This dog finna die. I'm finna go on, let her go. I ain't finna bother no more. I'm gonna let her have a peaceful death and let her go on pass over. So all of a sudden, I had stopped coming over here in the living area. I say whenever I check back in, it's probably gonna be the time where, cause I had already started preparing. I end up finding me a box and start preparing where I'm gonna dig a hole at and everything, and where I'm gonna place it. You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, just one day, a little bit before I was about to get ready to pull up on it soon. Just so happened, I just heard, eh. You know what I'm saying? Like a chicken or something. You know what I'm saying? She made some little noise, eh. You know, making noise, eh, eh. Like, what the hell? I thought this dog was gonna die. I get back, I pull up on a little up on a little kennel. She up in there moving like, eh, you know what I'm saying? Like she hungry. So I'm like, man, she like she hungry. I go make her a bottle up and set her in my lap and put her here and put the bottle here. But she was drinking so fast because she was hungry. So I had to kind of control her a little bit because every time she would drink the milk down, it was kind of coming out her nose, you know what I'm saying? And that happened is normal, you know what I'm saying? When the dog is eating fast like that or trying to take it down too fast, it can cause her to spit the milk out her nose or whatever. You know, I did my research on that. And I'm like, okay, I figured that part out. Then come to find out, I went to doing some more homework. Y'all know she was battling with a spider bite. Whenever she was in a state of recovery, in that point where I was just telling you guys about me thinking she was about to die, uh, she ended up having like some swelling behind her neck. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't know what that was. I'm like, why is her lip noise a swell? Hold on right quick, TV. For what? Nah, why you keep calling that other phone? I'm almost done. I'm almost done. We'll see. Yeah, so anyway, uh, whenever I had kind of let her go without eating like that, you know, she was act like she was starving, you know what I'm saying? So, and then I noticed when I started feeding, I started noticing some swelling behind her jaw. I'm like, man, what is that? What the hell? Why the dog got swelling behind her neck? And then I look on the other side of her jaw. I'm like, man, I don't know what that is. What's the reason why that's like that? So I started doing my homework. Couldn't find and run across nothing like that. I had ran across something that was kind of saying some of that nature. And they were like, a lot of times, you know, a lot of people thinking it's this, but it could be a spider bite. So I'm like, man, I don't know what it is, but I got some antibiotics. I had some antibiotics. I got plenty of that, you know, from a lot of my other dogs and had visits at the vet. And being so small, you know us, man, we always kind of find some type of solution and try to work with what we got. Cause that's what I did. I was working with what I had because I didn't know how to approach a vet with a dog so small. You know, I ain't never had to pull up on no vet for no dog that's just in my palm of my hand, bit little old bitty thing. So I said, man, you know what I'm gonna do? If I do pull up on the vet, I'm gonna wait till my dog is bigger. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of mentality I had. That's what I had on my belief window. Like I'm gonna just wait till she big enough and then take it to the vet whenever I see that there's nothing that I can do to help her. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm gonna go on and go to the vet. But I'm not gonna go to the vet if I can probably figure something out to try to find a solution for this issue. So eventually I end up started giving her some antibiotics. I got two kind of antibiotics. I got some antibiotics that's very strong. and I got some antibodies that's strong, but not as strong as one. So since this, she had that swelling behind her jaws, I'm thinking some of the lymph nodes or something was probably swollen, and it probably was needing some more stronger antibiotics. So I started using some of the antibiotics that I knew was strong. I just give her a little bit, mix it up real good with some milk, put it in her, and feed her. You know what I'm saying? After a couple of days, that swelling she had behind her jaw, it started coming to like a red head. I'm like, what the hell? All of a sudden, just one day, I'm pulling out and gave her a fix, gave her antibiotic that like early that day, fed her. Then when I came back to feed her for the second time, I put the bottle in her mouth. All of a sudden, that issue that she had behind her jaw, it just popped. When it popped, because it just popped like a balloon or something. It just popped, just in the middle of her eating, it just popped. I'm like, whoa, what is that? I looked and then it bust open. And me knowing a little bit about when a person have a rising or get bit by a spider, it's best to get the seed out. So what I did was when I seen that it had busted open, I just grabbed me a clean towel and stuff, and I just grabbed it and started pushing it. Man, I pushed it. Man, it was so much discharge coming on the towel. Like, wow. So I kind of pushed it until I seen that wound was pushing out clean blood, you know what I'm saying, to where it wasn't no pus or nothing going on inside the blood, you know what I'm saying? So I pushed it down as good as I could, cleaned it down, cleaned it up. I put alcohol peroxide on it, put me a little Neosporin on it, and look what we have here. Look what we have here. Nothing with her jaws. So come to find out, a spider must have got inside of her, because like a couple of, like probably about 3-4 days after she recovered, and I did, she went through all that treatment. I ended up with just sitting here one day after I fed, and I'm just sitting here G-macking, having fun with y'all, and I'm letting my babies run wild and do what they do. All of a sudden I see a spider walking up from somewhere in that area. I'm like, look at you, little bunch. I went to smash it. Yeah, I smashed him up real good. I say, you probably the one that bit her. Yeah, we gonna go on and get rid of you. We gonna put some big old feet on you. Yeah. We gonna make sure you feel what you done to my precious baby. She innocent. You done bit her all by on the head, and when she was in a state of recovery. So that right after she had that, she ended up pneumonia, end up hitting her. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we get now. Like right now, this dog is almost 100%. Like I say, I gave her like 77% the last time when I had kind of graded. Like right now, she every bit of probably. I give her she probably about a good strong 83%. She's still probably about a strong. I give her probably about a strong 80%. I ain't gonna give her no 83. I give her at least 80% now, because I noticed when I was looking in the cage early, she was grabbing the little towel I got sitting on there while her baby pillow is getting washed. It's probably dry now. I'm gonna have to put it back in her, but she was in there shaking it. So I said, okay, she get up, she's getting active now. So yeah, we looking good. But yeah, TB Inc. family, love your babies. Thank you, beautiful girl, such a beautiful bully. Thank you, JD, man. Thank you, JD. Done shit. Self-love, appreciate the love. I apologize. She's cute pups up, baby. Yeah, let me go on. I'm reading some late. All right, I have Frenchies. Yeah, I probably tap into you later on, man, but I ain't a big fan of Frenchies. Respectfully though. They all right, they nice, but I ain't a big fan of Frenchies. I wanna be a puppy mama too. To you. Too much to handle. It's gonna take more than what this baby was offering. What this baby was putting me through, dealing with me. I have a purpose of trying to save the world. You probably can't even handle a man that's carrying that much weight on. Respectfully though, I got this little micro bullet next to me. Laying down, Iggy girl. Next to her is Bunny, a long hair Frenchie. Oh man, you got some pressure over there, JD, my boy. Guess you got some pressure over there, my boy. How do we lose the other five boys? Big bro. Man, all of them, they mother. I'ma fill y'all in, man. Ain't nothing wrong with reflecting back on the past, especially if you got potential subscribers or those who have tapped in that don't really know what's going on, on the channel. But they mother was one of those bullets, man, that I had that eventually when I first got her, she wasn't dealing with no complications and stuff. Hold on, let me put this. What you doing? You growling and everything? You really feeling yourself right now? Let me put this over while I talk to you guys. But her mother was a bullet that I end up buying that was bred. Her parents was her mother and brother. That's really why I'm not too a big fan of the inbreed. Inbreeding that close anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a big fan of that. And the reason why is because of that. You know what I'm saying? By me buying her mother was showing all good signs that I have a great bull in my yard. And now it's time to go on and start leveling up. And all of a sudden, the more she started getting maturing, she started kind of having some breathing issues. Then all of a sudden, once she reached her first year mark, I started noticing her dealing with a lot of breathing issues. So I'm like, man, well, what the heck? All of a sudden, come to find out, she dealing with them complications that you see a lot of bulls that being bred the wrong way deal with. You know what I'm saying? I ended up with a dysfunctional dog. She had a remarkable personality, great dog. It was just her breathing was off. You know what I'm saying? So make a long story short, I eventually tried breeding her one time. She came in heat. That's when I learned how to do AIs. I did an in-house breeding on her. I had used one of my studs because I wanted to see what he was going to do before I used him again, and he showed me what he was capable of. I had bred him with her. And when I bred him with her, I did a couple of AIs on her. I wanted to confirm her pregnancy. So what I did was I just kind of watched my yard and paid attention to my studs and paid attention to my bitch. And she showed that she was ready to work. She showed me that she was ovulating. So I started running AIs on her. Then I took her to the vet. You know what I'm saying? I took her to the vet. I didn't do what I should have done from the jump, getting the pedestrian test and trying to find out the counts and stuff. And when it's time to breathe with her, all because I'm already seeing the complications she having with her breathing. So I was already kind of timid to put on the road, all because I have been tapped in this game for a while. When I didn't have dogs in my yard, when I didn't have only nothing but 2 dogs in my yard, I had already been doing my homework. I had been subscribed to a couple of guys' channel that I like, and some of them guys was dealing with dogs that were dealing with complications when it comes to the breeding or whatever. And I seen some of the stuff them guys was experiencing. So I'm already seeing that, dang, my dog kind of got some of them same traits that such and such dog had, at such and such. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, I don't want to take the chance. But when I had ran them AIs on her, and then she started showing signs that she wasn't trying to do nothing no more, I take that back. I take that back. I take that back. I did go. I did. I take that back. Now I think I freestyle a little bit. I take that back. I did take her to the vet. I did take her to the vet and got a pedestrian test on her. When I went and got the pedestrian test on her, the woman would let me know what her count said and would let me know when it was able to be bred, whenever I could breed her. And uh I had got a what's that, rabies shots and stuff, and seeing about it and stuff of that nature. And the woman was explaining to me there at the vet that the reason why she's having complications like that was because she had that smudge muscle in her nose. Her nostrils was kind of closed in a little bit. So the woman giving me understanding. I'm like, oh, okay, I understand now. So on our way there, she was already, she was smooth, she was chilling on the ride, but I'm already can tell her she kind of like wondering what's going on. And the reason why is because it had been a couple of times when the dogs was here doing the most. I done kind of threatened a couple of dogs that y'all finna remove you from the home. You know what I'm saying? Y'all doing too much. I'm finna sell you off. I'm finna get rid of you. So I'm thinking whenever I put her in my truck, and start taking her towards the vet, she started thinking that I was finna get rid of her. So she was already kind of like wondering like what's going on. She wasn't for sure on what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So whenever we finally got to the vet and I get out the truck and we start walking to the vet, she kind of started showing those signs of that breathing, that like, ah. And then when she finally got in the vet, there's other dogs in the vet. So she kind of, on high alert now. She wanted to kind of, don't know if she want to bark at a dog or now it's new people and knowing if she want to bark at the people or whatever. So I had to calm her down. I'm calming her down. She's staying calm, but I'm starting to noticing that her breathing level is starting to kind of kick off a little bit. So I'm like, man, dang, man, I hope this ain't what I'm finna have to be experiencing the same I witnessed over there at that's what it was. Eastside Exotic had went through an experience like that. I think he was dealing with V Long. I think he ended up having V Long. He ended up taking V Long on the road to do a breeding. And on his way bringing V Long back, he almost lost V Long. So that's what I know. Yeah, that's where I got that from. That's the reason why I was kind of iffy if I wanted to take on the road. But yeah, I eventually the doc did what she did to me. And then when it's time to leave, we get back in the truck. When we get back in the truck, my house probably about 30 minutes away from the vet. So man, we get on the truck, man. My girl is doing the most, man. Man, I'm like, man, this can't be real. I want to stop and see if she can get some water, but it's hot around this time too. We were just in the beginning of summertime too. So you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, nah, I think I'm gonna go on a chance and get her on. Cause when I tried to put some water in a water bucket and pass it back to her, she didn't want it. So what I did start getting a little water and putting it in my hand, putting it in her mouth, trying to see if that's gonna cool out. But eventually we get back to the house. We get to the house, she doing the most, bruh. I'm talking about the girl and then laid on her chin, chest out, arms out, back legs out. Man, I'm like, man, this can't. I ain't got no Peter the Light. I ain't got none of the remedies that I done seen and heard a lot of guys convert to whenever something like this here going on. So I'm like, man, boy. So I could grab my little old fan. I cut my fan on, get to putting water on and stuff like that. Start getting the water on. She think, man, I'm talking about girl finna go on me, bruh. I'm talking about finna go, man. Man, by the time she found out, I just let the fan sit on her, let her sit in that pot of water I had poured on her. She finally kind of started shaking back. So by this time, after I done did the vet, already let me know when it's time to start doing AIs on them because remember I took her to the vet and got pedestrian tests and they told me around the time it'll be time to start breeding her and I got the rabies shots and stuff on. Then they gave me an understanding what's going on with her with this complication or whatever. So whenever it was time for me to start breeding, I started doing AIs on her. Man, I done ran so many AIs on her. By the time she started showing she ain't trying to do nothing else, I said I'm finna wait it out. So I let time pass through. Once we reached that mark to where it's time to go see what's going on with her, as far as she got pups and stuff, man. Man, the dog, man, I was like hesitate, man. I'm like, man, I don't even know if I want to take this chance with this dog. So I just didn't even go. Kind of find out she ain't even. So when I finally built myself up to go ahead and go, I took her. She ain't even take. Then she went to doing the most again. But this time it wasn't real bad, but was bad enough. You know what I'm saying? The way it told me Man, since you ain't you ain't got to worry about me putting you on the road. We ain't doing nothing with you. You just going to be a happy, good dog here. We love to have you here. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But later on, as time passing, other dogs in my yard started reaching the point to where it was time to start working them. I started noticing when pups start hitting the ground and she starting to see pups on the ground by some of the dogs that come up under her and stuff like this. She started getting a little jealous and this and this here. And then with me having an understanding by me and my dogs communicating, she ended up telling me she wants some pups. So I tell her, look, man, you want some puppies, right? So this how this gonna go. I'm gonna give you some puppies. But I'm letting you know now, we ain't getting on no road. You know what I'm saying? She cool. So that's what I did. I went to running AIs on her. I ran when she came here again. I got to running AIs on her. She took. I'm knowing she took. Because once I seen the first spot of blood, they said after the first spot of blood, I think 72 hours from then, normally the dog eventually start ovulating around that time and it start time to start working her, right? You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of doing a lot of my homework from Google and everything. And what when the first sign of blood, how long do I got before the dog start, you know what I'm saying, at an ovulating point, this and this here, woo woo. So I'm just kind of weighing my options out, going off my dogs, watching my stud when he go outside with her, watching how she react to him and stuff of that nature. So I end up doing AIs on the girl. So due to me having that bad experience with her, I say, man, since I'm gonna go ahead and give her some pups, she a big enough dog. I'm breeding up with the smallest dog I got in my yard. I think it'll be pretty. I think it'll be all right. She have a natural breeding. So we went through the whole pregnancy. She reached her deliver. She reached the mark where it's time for her to start giving birth to pups. I'm already knowing the time when she's gonna start giving birth to, because I end up counting. You know what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden, I started setting up a little old nursery area where she gonna be stationed. So she eventually started trying to give birth to pups. The whole time, the whole litter was in a breech position, my brother. Whole litter was in a breech position. The whole litter. Every last one of the pups coming out foot first. They small, but some of them was kind of, I ain't expect that. I ain't expect that because my boy is small. He nano boy. You know what I'm saying? Be long son. He was nano boy. You know what I'm saying? Small little guy. So I'm already know anything he gonna put on you. He gonna make sure everything is small. You know what I'm saying? So I'm already like, that's the reason why I was like, shit, she gonna probably be all right. She pretty a big dog. She can probably have them puppies straight. But once them pups start showing me they coming out in a breech position and we start, I'm helping her get these puppies out, boy. Man, boy, if I tell you, bro. But I should have, from the jump, I should have went on and took that chance and took her to the doctor to have a C-section, because I still had to take her to the doctor to have an emergency C-section. So I still was out of money. So I should have took that chance and got on the highway and made it happen. But instead, I went on and tried to make it happen, and we just started losing pups coming out. I'm mouth to mouth, CPRing on them, and ain't nothing shaking, and all this here. Then when we get two, we got her, and we got my guy Cream. He had ended up popping up out of there and was holding up. And then all of a sudden, she get towards the last pup and been pushing all those breech puppies out and kind of tired now. Her tongue ain't purple, but she kind of, it's hard on the mama, man. That's why I understand what women go through. I'm sitting there witnessing what a dog go through. You know what I'm saying? Trying to give birth to puppies. So I can only imagine what a woman is going through trying to give birth to a puppy, give birth to a baby. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I'm like, man, boy, then she get to the last pup. Can't get the pup out, man. She started pushing and she still can't get the pup out, man. I'm seeing the puppy. You can tell from around her situation where it's kind of got like a little, like it's puffed up a little bit to where you can tell she must be trying to push something out, but ain't nothing coming out. All of a sudden, man, I had to call Doc, man. Man, I end up calling Doc, man. I have to have an emergency C-section. I said, man, since I'm having this emergency C-section on this girl, Man, I know this pup here for the live. Man, we get all the way down there, man. I'm driving hour. I drove probably about an hour and a half from where I'm from to get to the dock. I get to dock. He end up cutting open, get the pup out of there. Say the puppy probably would have lived if it wasn't for her having it, trying to push it out of a situation, and the pup just sitting there, and the pup was kind of suffocating, I guess, because it was holding, she was holding up. Man, boy, I like, boy, this money was spent. Boy, that's crazy. Then I spent some money that I had put up for something else. That money that I invested in that in her that C-section was put up for something else, man. You know what I'm saying? Set me back, all that kind of crap, man. Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. It's been a struggle, but boy, it did the crazy part about it. I haven't even started making no money off none of my dogs. Man, I'm over 70 investing in these dogs, ain't made a penny yet. So you can only imagine what you can only imagine, or should I say, you can't even imagine what I've been going through when it comes to my emotions with it, man. But the only thing that been keeping me in a good state of mind and been keeping me afloat and keeping my head in the game, et cetera, man, is understanding God's timing, man. I said to myself, the Father been putting it together, and I really ain't know He was putting it together. Because now, when I look at what's going on, the Father been listening to everything that I've been saying. And I've been saying I want to get enough linings in my yard to where I can just work from my yard and don't have to breathe outside my yard no work. I just work everything in my yard and get started like that. I got everything in my yard now. Right now, if I go outside my yard, it's just because I want to. Other than that, I got enough pressure in my yard now to where I can get something going. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And the Father been hearing me say this the whole time. Whole time I'm paying attention to the money's being spent, and and having to deal with these dogs being stubborn and all this, to where I'm overlooking what the Father is putting together. Man, by the time that I eventually get somebody pull my coattail, through sound that sound like parables when they get my attention, trying to get my attention about this, because they don't want to make nothing easy on the king. You know, when you're dealing with a king and you don't understand you're dealing with a king, you can't answer questions for a king, especially if you know the king got what it takes and he has the answers in him already. You just show him a little bit and he pieced the puzzle together and it start making sense. So that's what start happening. Little small signs, little taps on my shoulder. Hey, that's what, the Father do, woo, woo, woo. And then all of a sudden, when I slowed down and I started looking around, I'm like, boy, God is good, boy. Boy, this been happening. I ain't made no money yet, but I know this now. I ain't got to spend no more money either now. Only thing I got to do is invest in feed, shots for the yearly shots, deworming medication, and C-sections. I ain't got to go buy no more studs, go invest in no more studs, or try to find me the next level female dog that I can line up with my next level stud. I got everything in the headquarters now. Boy, I say, boy, all this long, boy, I thought I was alone, man. Father has shown me, boy, you have grown. And I admire what you got going on now. All you got to do is be patient. That's why I tell y'all all the time, I got you. I got you. I got you, man. Next year, the beginning of next year, we're going to have some heavy loads on the ground, and there's going to be some blows on the ground that's going to be affordable. And I'm going to beef you. I'm going to help you beef up your program if it's not already beefy. If it's not already beefy, anything you buy from me is going to be at a reasonable ticket, and it's going to get you going. You know what I'm saying? Everything you buy from me going to get you going. I can put my brand on it. If my brand, if I'm lying to you, then I'm gonna trash my brand. I'm gonna give away all my dogs. I'm gonna give them up. I'm gonna give it up. You know what I'm saying? But I know for a fact, anything I push out the yard from this point on is gonna put you in position, man. I know it is, because I know what I got now. I know what's going on now. So that reason why I tell y'all, just hold off. I got you. I got you. Yeah, I want one. I got you. Hold on. Hold that thought right there. And that's what I'm gonna do. Whenever I bring finally give me some lows so I can get going, I'm gonna bring in an introduction of giving back to my supporters, man. 'Cause y'all been with me at the bottom. You know, I started out and had many subscribers and nothing. In just a short period of time, I'm already at almost 3K subscribers. You know what I'm saying? In a short period of time, in a couple of weeks. It's been a couple of weeks. I went from 700 to 800 subscribers to a couple of weeks. I'm almost pushing 3K. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, with that being said, man, that ain't nothing but a big humdulillah, man. I gotta thank the Father for what's being put together, and I gotta thank the Father for placing something on y'all heart that made y'all build up the courage to even subscribe to my channel, man. For real, man. So it's only right, it's law that I give back to you guys. So to everyone that's tapped in, man, once you start seeing puppies on the land, they are gonna be affordable. Now, after the first phase, after the first wave, whenever the next wave come in, I can't promise you that puppy's gonna be priced at the price they're gonna be priced at in my introduction. And my introduction is kind of gonna be like a thank you guys, a giveaway kind of feel. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But after that, when we go into the next phase or the next quota, it's gonna probably tick the dollars gonna probably be set at the normal price, but they still gonna be set at a price to where you able to invest and we able to sit at the round table and make sense out of it, man. And I'm open to your budget and I'm open to payment plans and stuff of that nature. But yeah, man, we gonna be all right. They say, how long you been into the dogs, OG? Man, I've been pushing, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been pushing almost 3 years, if not 3 years. But I ain't really had nothing going on though. You know what I'm saying? I just finally got my breakthrough. I just finally got my breakthrough to where now I can show a dog that I know when I show, yeah, you're gonna get out of my way. You ain't gonna say, oh man, you got your reindeer over there. You got with chihuahuas, what them weenie dogs or something? Yeah. I ain't got none of that going on. Now I got my breakthrough to where I can pull out, I can show you a dog that's gonna make you, yeah, you got some heat over there. I like that there. Yeah. I didn't had it all the time. I had dogs that probably was like that, but I was just ashamed to show it because I've been watching so many different channels and watching guys saying these big pluses and this right here, this and this here. Some of my dogs had that going on in them. I'm like, man, I don't think I could even pull up, man, and wreck, man, and show out with this here, man. I ain't even got it yet, man. But yeah, I'm in position now. I'm in position of where, I could pull something out the hat, man, and yeah, get out there with you, man. Yeah, put that up, man. If it ain't looking like, yeah, I can do that now. First, I couldn't do that. I try to pull up on the side of you and try to get up and through that with you, go up and through that with you. You had enough, if you had your product together right, man, you had enough to be able to push me on over because I ain't had nothing but a whole lot of good temperament. You know what I'm saying? As far as the looks wise, I had looks, but the look flaws in the looks put me had me in a position to where I couldn't really just go up and through that with you. You know what I'm saying? But now, yeah, I'm going up and through that with some of the best in the game right now. To be honest with you, I think I can get out there and go up and through that with some of the best in the game and kind of, you know, go up and through that about how this stuff really goes and what's the big pluses and what's the no nos. You understand me? I can do that now because I've been doing my homework. Been watching a lot of dudes flaws and their pluses, and I just put the remix on it. Now it's original. This ain't nothing. Yeah, I just took a whole lot of this and a whole lot of that, mix it up like this, and you got this. You understand me? Yeah, you got TBE. You understand? Nah, for real, for real. He's the haters help the algorithm. That's facts, dog, for real. As long as you learned the lesson and didn't miss your rent and mortgage in the meantime, it was just something you had to go through to grow. Overstood. You understand? Yeah. I like today. I think you could have. Girl, you cleaning your lung. Come on, girl. Come on. See how she doing it? She doing that because she cleaning. When she do that, She spitting mucus out her nose and she do that. Why you see me rubbing her nose? Go back to what I was telling y'all, man. This dog had pneumonia and everything. She's still shaking. You know, I got on, she on antibiotics and stuff now. But yeah, I think you would have had something going if you would have started it. If you would have said this, as long as you learned your lessons and didn't miss your blessings. Now, for real, you would have learned your lessons and didn't miss your blessings. You didn't miss your blessings. In the meantime, it was just something you had to go through to grow. No, for real, for real. But it all made sense. You said, you know, I'm just one of those poor. I'm a writer, man. So, you know, I always like to have something that's catchy and something that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Because I always say if it rhymes, that it's facts. You know what I'm saying? That's just my own. It just depends on what's being said. Don't everything that rhyme don't mean it's facts, but it depends on what you're saying, and you saying it the correct way. Because what you're saying is very deep. You know what I'm saying? It hit hard. You know what I'm saying? It's like a core part of reaching out to somebody with a message, or reaching out with somebody with something that's encouraging to make a person understand that whatever you went through, you overcame it, and you overcame it, and now you got the big bang. You understand me? So you it ain't nothing to complain about, because you doing hell of a good for yourself now. Yeah. Puppies are gorgeous and thrive and overstood, man. That's what I'm saying. You know, I get, yeah. They looking, they press, they gorgeous just like y'all, man. Y'all gorgeous. Y'all got a gorgeous spirit, man. Y'all strong and invisible. Y'all been riding with me this long. Anybody ride with me this long, boy, you gotta be one of them ones. Cause boy, I'm gonna be pushing P every time I get on live. You know, in the world we living in now, man, if it ain't about drama, people ain't really trying to stick around, man. If it ain't about drama, people really ain't trying to stick around. So if you standing up under this P like this here, yeah, you one of them ones, man. You are who I'm looking for. I'm looking for people that like this flavor. You know, I don't have the sour flavor. I don't have the sour flavor. I ain't sour. You know, ain't nothing sour about me. I'm sweet. You know what I'm saying? What you mean? Oh, yo, you sweet, you gay or what? You gay? No, I don't what you want me to say. I'm sour. You know, you want me to say I'm sour? Nah, I'm sweet. I'm a sweet gentleman, man. Yeah, I'm a scholar, man. I'm very sweet, man. I ain't bitter, man. I ain't sour, man. You know, and I ain't dealing with insecurity. So by calling myself sweet, don't mean I'm that kind of sweet with your mind. That you only can think that far. Yeah, I ain't nah. I'm very sweet. I'm a sweetheart, man. You know, very. Yeah, I've been told that, man. You soft individual, soft spoken, man. You a good guy, man. I heard it all, man. So yeah. Well, God is good, man. Y'all good as well. And I've been around with y'all long enough, man. I got it in with y'all today. I ain't forget about y'all. But what I am about to do, since I can't even get live with y'all, because look what's going on. Look what's going on. Everybody out of commission except him. Look at this guy. Out of commission. Out of commission. Yeah, man, but I am gonna that was a good idea. That just came to me, man, out the blue with those ideas about that merch, man. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Cause every last one of my dogs have a unique personality or a unique trait. And that's what I'm gonna have on my I'm gonna kind of do some photo shoots on all my dogs. And I think I'm gonna press all my dogs up on different shirts. That's gonna probably be a part of my lineage, or should I say a part of my brand. And every last one of them is gonna be like this one right here. She's a survivor, so she gonna represent survival. She gonna represent survival. So when y'all get a shirt with her on there, it represents survival. Survival of the fittest, man. She's not a victim. She's a survivor. I'm a survivor, not a victim. Even though these wounds I got at the game, trying to maintain the eat the pain in the rain, so many traits that I'm a victim. A victim. But I know I'm a victor with game. Trying to maintain the eat the pain in the rain. Nah, this girl here, man. Yeah, she she like, man, why you wake me up? I was asleep. Look, I'm relaxed. Let me put my girl up, y'all, so I can get ready to end my live. Yeah, TV Inc. family. Y'all already know I had to bring you something, man. I can't. It's like I feel like I'm turning my back on something I worked smart and hard for. So you guys are someone I've been dealing with for the last couple of weeks, maybe a month. Who knows how long? And just not having you guys a part of my life making me feel like I'm turning my back on something that's very important. It's very important as much as my family is. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you guys are considered family in my eyes. So that's the reason why it's hard to go a whole day without tapping in. I gotta tap in, man. Y'all mean so much to me, seriously, man. So and even with to give you guys a heads up, my channel haven't been monetized. So this ain't nothing that I'm blowing up your honey to try to make you to earn a favorite spot in your heart or a special spot in your heart or nothing like this. I'm being genuinely honest with you. I'm being honest. You know what I'm saying? This is from the heart, my heart to your heart. You know what I'm saying? It's the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to go a whole day without you. For real, for real. So, with that being said, TV Inc. family, thank you guys, like I say in all my lives. And I look forward and seeing you guys again, maybe in the AM or sometime in the PM. We on who knows. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try to see if I can kind of pull me three out the hat tomorrow or something. Or maybe I just may come back. You just never know about me. I love y'all so much. I just can't get enough of you. I may just end this live and an hour later, I wonder he back on live. What is he doing? You don't even go to sleep. It's hard to sleep without y'all. It's hard to sleep without y'all, for real, man. But y'all get it. Y'all should get the drip. Y'all smell it. Y'all know what's going on. But yeah, TV Inc. family. TV Inc. family, I'm finna bring this live to an end. So that being said, keep placing your best foot forward. And remember, you can do all things through the Father who strengthens you. As long as you have a mustard seed of faith, anything that's formed against you won't get a break. Remember that, family. I love you guys. I will be back. I promise. I promise. Danielson. No, for real, for real. I love you guys. I see you guys later. I guess who knows when I see you guys again, but it ain't gonna be too long. Remember that.